Hey, folks. Welcome back to More to Marketing on Daily Ad Brief. I'm your host, Joe Catania, and we meet with industry executives and experts to talk about trends in the marketing arena. And today we have with us Alexis Quintal. She is the owner of Rosarium PR and Marketing Collective. Welcome.
Hi, thanks so much for having me.
Thanks for coming on board. Well, we're going to pick your brain today, Alexis. You seem to be the resident expert when it comes to public relations. And you're also a Tampa Bay marketer as well, right? So
Yeah,
we're all
I
kind of in the
am.
same area. Yeah,
I know.
great.
It's so fun.
Well,
Small world.
let me ask you, PR, it's kind of a niche. And I think once someone gets a digital footprint, has got their website, their SEO, their SEM, and they employ some other digital strategies, they get to a certain level. But I think after that, things kind of just balance out. And a lot of times people have to come to you then to try to get to the next level. They have visibility, but they want to be the expert in the area. They want to be top of mind, correct? So what exactly does your company do? And how can you help out someone like myself, for example, who would want to take it to the next level?
Yeah. Well, thanks for asking. First of all, I love that you set the stage by saying that they first have a digital footprint and, they have all of their digital channels, their social media, their website. That is one thing that is extremely important. And I do have businesses that approach me to jump right to PR without first setting off that foundation. I compare it to, trying to build a home without a blueprint. It's not, it's almost physically impossible, or, you're just not going to get good results. You're practically kind of guessing and choosing where things will fit. So I agree. That's very important. I love the idea that people go to public relations to take themselves to the next level. They really want to be an expert in their field. They really want to be known, have more awareness around, the person who's behind the company. So one thing I love to help businesses with is developing that personal brand. And PR is a great way to do that. So someone like you that clearly, this business is your personal brand. There's probably some blurred lines between what's your, branding versus your company's branding. There's a lot of ways that you can use that to your advantage, because people today are more interested in connecting with another human versus connecting with a company. So that's actually an advantage that you've set up for yourself.
Right. Well, let's use me as an example. Let's say I've been around for a number of years. I've got visibility. I'm at a certain level, but now I'm coming to you for your services. Now I want to be the king in the Tampa Bay area, the resident expert, the go-to guy, that kind of thing. What would you recommend? In a short version, what would you recommend?
Yeah, I love that. I love that. I think what people don't realize too is that public relations strategy can be very comprehensive. So there isn't one answer that fits all, and there's probably multiple things that I would recommend that you do. But to really reach your goals of building your brand awareness in Tampa Bay, there's a few different things I would probably help you with as your PR strategist. One thing would definitely be kind of creating that local story angle. What are you doing in the Tampa Bay community that someone like the journalist at the Tampa Bay Times would be interested in featuring you and writing about what you're doing? So we would first brainstorm together what that local angle would be. Another couple of things you could do is just get your name out there by physically attending and hosting events. For example, I'm actually hosting a launch event for my business tomorrow at the Tampa Club. And that's going to really allow me to expand my brand awareness by physically meeting people within the community. So that's the great thing about things opening back up and us being able to meet each other in person, is you can actually use that in your PR strategy.
Right. Well, I know the Tampa Club. Actually, I work in the Bank of America building, and so I go there, a couple times
Great.
a month for lunch, dinner, and that kind of thing. So yeah, it's just
The
I'm
lunch.
on the 24th floor. That's on the
So
41st floor, I believe. Right.
okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now, I also noticed you're a member of the American Marketing Association, and I guess the Tampa chapter. And I'm also a member of this association as well, but I'm a member of the parent company online. So what are the main differences to be a member of the American Marketing Association parent company versus the American Marketing Association Tampa Bay?
That's a good question. I think actually you're probably have the benefits of both. As a corporate AMA member, you have access to obviously, the nationwide chapter, but you're also going to be counted as a member for local AMA Tampa Bay events or, any initiatives we put out for marketing professionals. So definitely keep that in mind. But I guess what's mainly different is that I'm on the board of directors. So for the Tampa Bay chapter, therefore I am more involved in actually planning the events. In my role, I'm also helping manage the rest of the board and keeping people on track for what they've committed to. There's a lot of different roles available. So if you're looking to get more involved, there's definitely ways to volunteer and get more involved, or you can keep an eye out for some of our upcoming events.
Right, right. How many members are there in Tampa Bay? Do you know, roughly?
There's roughly 200, maybe even more, 200 to 250. So we have a good sized chapter. We're one of the larger chapters.
Gotcha. And you hold events during the course of the year and mixers and other things like that?
Yes, yes. Of course, COVID, changed things. Everything went virtual, but now we're starting to host in-person events. So we actually have a coffee meetup at the end of this month in St. Pete. And I think every month through the rest of the year, we've got in-person events planned. So hopefully you follow us on social and you'll see some of those.
Super. Well, unfortunately, Alexis, we're running out of time. And I want to thank you for coming in today and let you know you're always welcome back down the road if you want to come back and talk to us about something else. Feel free. But thank you once again.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, so if you want to know more about Alexis Quintal and her company, go to or visit at dailyadbrief.com. That's it for More to Marketing today. We'll see you next week. Have a great day.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.